Hello, I'm Patricia McNeely. I'm a Blu-ray twin flame from Chicago, Illinois. So we are on the cusp of the new moon here, and we're right before Valentine's Day, and that is the topic and my month-long topics of the month of love for February. There's a lot of love to go around, and I don't mean universal love. This is a tipping point for people who really want to avail themselves of it. Now, I know that some people, they're not really sure of what to do because there's a lot of confusion in the air. And there's a reason for that. The reason is stick to your original commitment of why you're here and your devotion to love, because that will always get you by. I am here to uplift you into that new level by helping with that. So today I want to talk to you about love, real tangible love, not just universal love, not just something that waves around, but something that touches you, feels personal, feels intimate, doesn't feel like brotherly love or sisterly love or the love of a child. It feels beyond that, and in fact will increase until it begins to feel like it is from beyond this earth, because that actually is where it's from. Hard to believe because, yeah, it couldn't, we're not really supposed to bring it all the way down into the density. We are bringing it in as far as we can and lifting up again. That is the ascension. So if you've already awakened, you've awakened your ascension journey. You're in it, but be in it to win it. And what that means is you're not winning somebody, you're successful. You are achieving higher level experiences. You are improving the quality of your life. And that includes your love life, because there's no point in living and, having all the stuff if you don't have love in your life. Real love, genuine love, passionate love. Passionate love that's so into you because it's in you. So today what I want to talk about is this new moon is the conclusion. It's bringing closure to a really deep cycle. This is about a 20-year cycle where we are actually doing something really huge. We're taking the Mars out of the men because the Venus is ready, okay? And that's just a little play on words for people that may be aware of men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Yeah, that got us to a point. Now it's even further time to put it together. So sometimes this journey, and I talk about this in my classes, reminds me of like a grand scale version of Marco Polo, except the two of you are Jack and Rose on the Titanic. And you're going, Jack, and you're going, Rose, Rose, Jack, where are you? And you're finding each other. You're finding each other despite the obstacles, despite the healings, despite the things that seem to get in your way, despite those interfering energies, despite things like solar flares. Nothing's going to stop you, right? Except sometimes you stop. You're not intended to stay stuck. Come and join and really find out how to jumpstart this, because I am telling you, you are going to have an experience of dreaming the lover that is par excellence. So this is the return of romance in all forms. And that means that this is not platonic. It may be platonic in some people's books, because I see that people have written that. They've written articles about it. Hell no. That's not true. That just means that that person has not experienced, and they have not had a high level experience that lets them know that this is passionate love beyond all earthly measure. I have, and it's really the only thing that's really kept me going for years and years, and why I can still be out here talking about it is because I have those experiences, not just once, but pretty much on a regular basis. That should be you. You should be having this and bringing it all home. So the angel love, how it really is, how humans are capable of showing love is through, some of the things that work for people. Not everything works for the same person. Not everyone is going to fill someone's tank of love in their heart if they don't get it. That's when some people click off. They click off and they're just saying, nobody gets me. I'm just never going to, have love. I might as well resign myself. Nobody's checking the boxes, and you feel like such a picky person. But no, there's a part of you inside that remembers. The body has a memory. It remembers love. It remembers real love. There is a huge, huge, huge detaching and disentangling going on. Detangle all the knots. Detangle all of the interferences. So that angel love, how it really is, it is out of body, out of this world, but without you dying. Okay. So some people, if you've had a near-death experience, it's not comparable to a near-death experience. It is comparable to something else. Love, real angel love. The next thing is ditching Earth's ideas of love. Now, this has gone on for centuries where people marry for the wrong reasons. They marry to aligned countries or kingdoms. And, we know some of those ancestral stories. We can turn on Netflix and watch some of those stories. That's how much they've been repeated. That is Earth's idea of how love has become distorted. You're not here for any more of that. You don't need to learn all those lessons. Unlike what people say, where they say, oh, well, maybe you had to go through that in order to, go through that person and learn something from them. Karma ended in 2010. The grace period ended in 2020, and we are embarking on an entirely new level. This year is a grace period to get to that new level of love. And that might sound so abstract to you. You might say well, wasn't I at a new level of love? I mean, after all, I'm, doing this and eating right. It goes far beyond that. Okay, so those things are a good base. There's more. And it's good stuff. So we're ditching Earth's ideas of love because it includes things like being punished or withholding of affection. I mean, the opposite of what fills people's tanks. Not getting any acknowledgement, not getting any words of affirmation, not getting gifts, not getting any help. No help around the house, no partner, nothing. You get nothing and you like it. No, that's not what this is for. So it's Valentine's Day coming up. I don't care if you don't celebrate it. I don't care if you think it's commercialized. I don't care if you're one of those people that says, oh, woe is me. It's time to do it a different way. It's time to break the cycle and do something different, which I have here. Now, what are we feeling with this new moon energy? Pain, physical discomfort, heartaches, pops, cracks in the heart, cracking the heart for the 1000th time, heart stress, possibly a little bit of high blood pressure, jiggly sensations in your heart, sadness, a flat feeling, really feeling that somehow your life is boring, dull, there's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go, there's nothing interesting. Okay, we need to jumpstart you. So I have something specifically to do that because that is my specialty, is working with the brand new body template, the template of relationship from 5D, so that you feel the difference and you feel better and you learn how to maintain that level. Healing the longing, having sadness, the weeps, pining, even these things, a nostalgia feeling. Now, there's a word out there, and I'm going to tell you something that I've become aware of. Women tend to long for romance. I'll tell you where collectively a lot of males are. And I wouldn't say that they intentionally put themselves there, but it's based on feeling. It's based on feeling a sentiment, and it's based on feeling themselves in relations to things. If you've ever heard of the term liminal spaces, what limin means is it's from the Latin word for threshold. In other words, it's in some type of a passage, like a rite of passage, and you're in an in-between space. You're between this old space that you're leaving, and you haven't arrived into the new space. For twin flame men, they haven't arrived into that new space because the person they're supposed to be with has to clear space, has to make the actual space in the heart. So this is part of the reason that, you could feel a crack sensation in your heart. But you have to do it all the way. Otherwise, you're going, Jack, Jack, Rose, Rose. And you can't even hear or sense or feel each other. There's a din surrounding you. And she's going like, where is he? And like there's a crowd here and nobody feels right and I'm uncomfortable. But I have to find my partner. Yeah. So back to the liminal spaces. This is a feeling of nostalgia for a place that didn't exist, a nostalgia for a time, a longing also, and a disorientation. Feeling disoriented, like you can't get your bearings in this place while you're transiting from here to here, while you're trying to get over the threshold. And I'm not making this up. There's a lot of people that feel this because it is a complex feeling from deep inside. They don't even know where it comes from. I know where it comes from. It comes from lifetimes of being without love. It's that simple. Now, even that is still complex, but we want to use the force of love, use the force on it to heal this, to heal both people in the union so that the unification process continues and you're having really high, masterful, high-level 5D experiences. So there is also, I don't think I got this right, ammonia or something like that. That is the term given to it. People suffer in that. They feel tormented and they feel crazy, and you're not crazy because these are feelings that come from somewhere. And these are feelings that I know about and can heal them. That is what I do. I'm a high-level 9D healer amongst 3D and 4D healers. That's who I am. That's who the blue rays are. We are incarnated specifically with more bells and whistles open to help other people get their bells and whistles on their new light body open. So I'm here to help you get your other 24 chakras open. So if you join, this is actually a combination new moon and Valentine's Day event that I'm having. Heart 5D activation. And after Valentine's, you will dream the one who is your other. This is a high-level dream. This is not something that is just, you dream them and, you're at a table eating or something like that. It feels completely lucid. Have you had lucid dreams? If not, maybe it's time you experience it so that you get this. You see this picture here? Where you feel like you're dancing into eternity with each other, where it's languid and sensual and sensuous, and some of the most sacred feelings that you may not even know you were capable of. Sacred, erotic, all at the same time, and it doesn't feel diminished. It is so intimate. Heal now and feel. Alleviate loneliness. Now, this disturbs a lot of people. And I've been talking about this lately because a lot of people are getting up to here and saying, by now I should have been with someone. By now, I don't know what's happening with this someone that, you know, I've been, you know, liking and admiring, and I thought they loved me. Focus on yourself and begin creating these things with and in yourself, which is what I teach you, because that is the way that you will alleviate, that you will bring a balance to the masculine and the feminine. And that's how you feel the romance from beyond this world. That's how you actually continue with the process and the journey, so that there is that culmination effect. You have half of all the good stuff, your other half has all the good stuff too, half of it. So I will say this: pursue what matters, okay? There is something that is very, very, very profound that you're intended to experience, because that is the thing that is going to make it worthwhile for you. That is a thing that is going to give you the rejuvenation of your body that many people require in order to keep going. So if you feel that you're being dragged down, if you're weeping all the time, if you're feeling some kind of strange, weird nostalgia for something that you don't even know what it is, come and join, because we're going to do a very special alignment for the masculine beyond holding space for them, where we are acknowledging and creating that bridge again. Because there is a part of you that is the living bridge between all of the wonderful aspects of you and them. Okay? So even if you're saying, you know what, I'm at my wit's end, I really don't know about this, you're going to find that this gets some results for you. Now, this is one event. This is, I'm continuing with the month of love. So please, I have one very small thing. Don't give up. Anyways, your soul really won't let you give up. You can breathe, but come with us and find out proper breathing. Because some of you haven't had your tank filled in centuries. There's parts of you that are deeply starving. It's like having a drink of water after being parched, and yet you didn't even know how thirsty you were. For the people that feel this disorientation, if you're a man and you feel this disorientation, please know you're not alone. And please join, and please seek some of the things that will get the metaphysical side of you to alleviate that. So you don't feel like you're in a limbo, so that you don't feel as though there's something you're missing or missing out on. And a lot of people, you shouldn't have any FOMO, no fear of missing out, okay? Nobody's here to take away your hope or to take away your love or to tell you something like you're doing, you know, just start getting with it for the brand new light body. Your twin flame body has the proper connections, the proper divine connections, and you have the love. It has to match what's inside you, what's outside you, and what's above you. So let's get it going, and I hope to see you there. Please look for the links below and on my website at twinflamesmerge.com. Be like them. Be like them. Come and be your version of the lover you are, because we need it. This planet needs a lot of love, and we're just the people to do it. And we do it best by doing it with our true love. Hope to see you there. Bye.